All right, we're gonna do some news and rumors. The way we're gonna do it this week, since we're gonna start with the all-in stuff, what I want you guys to do is pick your favorite return, your favorite like news from the thing. It can't be a match because we already did that. So something that would be newsworthy. So use your noggins. If you guys need me to go first, I will to give you an example, but I think you understand what I'm looking for here. For instance, Timu Becky Lynch making her return in the pre-show.
Making the return, yeah.
That would be a newsworthy topic. I love Jamie Hayter. I'm just giving everybody a hard time with the red hair.
I mean, topic.
I think they wasted her return by it being on the pre-show. But that would be mine. You know what I mean? Like that's my big news is that they used Jamie's return for the pre-show.
Yeah.
Somebody else, y'all got something from All In you want to chat about for a second?
Yeah. How do you have two wrestlers that share a locker room, and they both come out dressed in the same, not identical, but the same like homage to Wolverine in the same match?
That's the kicker right there.
Two guys, two teams, same gear, same locker room. It's like the Spider-Man meme where they're like,
yeah, that's what it is, man. It was like hats off to Dustin though. The Deadpool get up, that was awesome.
Yeah, the Deadpool get up was crazy.
Like, and I feel like he's the perfect person to pull it off because he wears that bodysuit.
Yeah,
seeing the Von Erichs over in the UK was cool.
That was cool.
Can we talk about how, for someone who fucking lives in Hawaii, like how pale Kevin's damn feet were?
Dude, he got some pasty Casper ass white feet, and I can say
I
that.
thought he was wearing socks with his little flip flops until he took the flip flops off and started walking down that ramp. I was like, nah, those are his feet.
How the fuck did you turn all the opacency out of your skin tone like completely when you live in fucking Hawaii?
Is that like
even my pale Irish Jewish ass gets sun during the summer?
Fucking Texas, that's like, you know, the ass crack of hell of the South for heat.
Joe says he loved the pay-per-view. Mike says he lives in Texas. AJ says his biggest one was Nigel's return. So that's big. We talked about that a little bit when we talked about Scow's match of the week. Husky, Scow's. Y'all guys speak now, forever hold your peace. We're about to pass it off to Al for the rest of the night, boys.
The official debut of Ricochet in AEW.
Fuck yeah.
Like, he went the fuck off in that gauntlet match.
Big time.
Crazy. He was just like, all right, let me show this crowd what WWE kind of missed out on. And hopefully, booking-wise, they actually do something with it.
AJ brings up a good one. Daniel Garcia's return.
Yeah,
DG coming back when everybody thought he was going to be out the door and building with him and MJF now that he cost MJF that title.
Mm-hmm.
I read up on that. His contract is through the end of October.
Okay, so he still has a couple months.
So this might be, give him a rub with one of your top guys and try to keep him around.
Yeah, that'll
this
make him happy.
can make him.
I would say the lack of returns, because we really only got Daniel Garcia, who just showed up for 2 seconds.
Yes.
And then you had Jamie Hayter on 0 Hour.
And then you have Ricochet and Sting.
Well, Ricochet was a debut. Sting, I mean, his was after the match. Where's Moxley? Where's Jay White?
Yeah, I heard Jay was supposed to be there.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked he didn't show up during the ladder match.
Your champion is part of Blackpool Comic Club. You couldn't have Moxley at least come out and celebrate with him to be there?
Right.
That's
when did they add Pac to it?
When they won the trios title.
So now he's just like
well, Lucha Brothers are going to WWE.
Yeah, I know that.
But his wife is there. Like
yeah.
This is what I'm about to say. And this is allegedly. Okay. Allegedly, Moxley isn't on vacation. Moxley is on a a 30-day vacation where he can't see or speak to his friends or family, where they watch and monitor what you
Oh,
eat
fuck.
and what you drink.
Gotcha.
You guys, you smelling what I'm stepping in?
I smell
Yep.
what you're cooking.
No.
Allegedly, that's the vacation he's on, and why his wife and kids are still on the road with AEW right now.
Gotcha.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Tommy says I smelt it. Again, a big capital A on that alleged, but it came from a pretty well-deserved source that is usually right with the things that I get. And those of you who listen to this show and listen to my TikToks and all of my social media know that I don't bat 1,000, but I'm not quite Aaron Judge, but I'm definitely not,
Who was that?
Huh?
Aaron Judge.
Who's Aaron Judge?
Scouts, who's Aaron Judge?
What?
Who's Aaron
Seriously?
Judge? I'm with
He's
Al.
only the
Y'all
best
know
baseball
Aaron
player
Judge?
in the league right now.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking watch baseball.
I don't watch
But you,
baseball and I
but
know
you
who
work
Aaron
at a
Judge
ball
is.
field.
People hit balls with
That's-
sticks.
It's totally different. I'm forced to do that.
Bazooka
Not
Joe
really.
said that
Yeah.
crazy how every title was changed hands. 5 of 8 today. That smells like a reset to me.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Mr.
said this in
300.
life.
Yeah, okay. You're speaking gibberish, Joe.
I like how you guys were like, who is Aaron Judge? And the chat just blew up. Well, I mean,
Sucking
apparently people know who he is.
Listen,
But
I'm that guy
again-
standing behind Al right now going, come on, bring it, fuckers.
Yeah.
Shit, eat into you. Come on.
So yeah, you can't bat 1,000, but I do good for I do good, honest journalism work. If you watch and you pay attention to our show and network, because Scal does good work too.
Yeah, we're pretty good, Will.
That's it. News and rumors through. Anybody got any last all-in things before we hand it over to Al and let her take over for the end of news and rumors and Ryback? No?
Nope.
Al, it's your show. The back half. It's all yours.
Wrestling Purist says that Bobby Lashley will be going to AEW, but will make some pit stops in Bloodsport in Japan.
He's going to beast. Where's he going in Japan, though?
Hopefully All Japan or New Japan, one of the two.
He shows up in New Japan, he's going to be a beast.
He shows up in New Japan, they're probably gonna put the fucking belt on him.
Oh, yeah.
He's just
No,
gonna.
that's going to Zach.
Oh yeah.
I heard that he had a boxing match set up already.
If he gets back into MMA or boxing, I could support it. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down
I
for
heard
that.
he wants to go back into MMA, but he's 48 years old. But then again,
He's
Brock
built like
did
he's 12.
Mhm.
Yeah.
he's looked the
Connor
exact
McGold
same
guy
for fucking
still
20
fights.
years.
Apparently, R-Truth is not injured, but he will miss time just to put Bronson Reed over for his eventual feud with Seth Rollins.
Let R-Truth do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Love that man.
National treasure.
Bronson Reed needs to look exactly. They're doing perfect with Bronson Reed right now.
From what I've been seeing, because I'll say it, All In was the first wrestling show I've watched since Mania. Even like TV or anything. I haven't seen shit. But I've seen clips of what they're doing with Bronson Reed, and it looks awesome.
Bronson Reed's a beast, and he finally unblocked me. So big shout out to Big Jonah.
He blocked you?
Yeah.
That doesn't shock me.
Oh,
We got into a shouting match. Not really. I said he needed to learn how to work like a big guy. And he told me I needed to take a bump, to which I just responded, I have. And then he blocked me.
you've done that, brother.
I mean, you should have been more specific, bud.
He didn't need a bump of cocaine.
I've done a bump of wait, both. Both of them. I've done both bumps.
I've done that. I'm part of the double bump club.
Uh-huh. But coincidentally, both of them were last done in my teens, which is the problem.
According to Fightful, Jay White is now healthy and his return to television will be happening sooner rather than later.
This Wednesday.
Joe said all out in 3 weeks. Jay White and Adam Cole both. You think
I
they
can be down
hold it
with that.
till All Out to put butts in seats for Chicago or wherever the fuck All Out's at?
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago.
What?
Chicago.
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 I'd like to see it.
Stephanie Valkyrie has been delayed getting into WWE due to visa issues. Once that's sorted out, she'll be headed for the States. Cool.
That makes sense. I was like, what the fuck happened with that?
Here's my question. If you're about to sign someone to a lucrative deal, you wouldn't think you'd have their visa shit figured out before they sign that contract?
I mean,
well, as it is an election year,
yeah, that's a good point.
Things in government are moving much slower, and it is harder to get shit done right now.
I'm bringing something up on the screen. I apologize. Ricochet is dropping bombs.
What did he say? Well,
Kyle Fletcher.
wait.
Now, you know all about brief, Mr. Speed, talking to Ricochet. Ricochet responds with, wait, why is being a champion a bad thing? Plus, I hate to say it, more people watch those matches than one of yours, but don't worry. I'll change that for you.
Talk
him
that
and
shit,
Fletcher would
Trevor.
be good.
Talk that shit, Trevor.
Talk that shit, Trevor.
I can
Fuck
see
yeah.
him and Fletcher would be a good fucking fit.
I'm marrying Samantha Irvin, motherfucker. I'll beat your ass.
Wednesday
Yeah.
night they're fighting.
Are they? That's his first match.
That's
Hell
his first
yeah,
match.
dude.
My
First
name's
TV
Ricochet.
match with Kyle Fletcher. That's gonna be fucking crazy.
My name's Ricochet. I make 7 figures. Samantha Irvin plays with my wee-wee, and I debuted in front of 55,000 people. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a
Kyle,
human
what the
video
fuck
game
ever your
character,
name
and
is.
you're not, bitch.
Yeah.
I've been a
Hold
world
on. I want
champ
an
everywhere
Intercontinental
I've been.
title and a U.S. title and a North American title, and your boss just paid me more money than you make to wrestle in your company. You get to the back of the line, sir. You do it.
You're staring at the lights on Wednesday, brother, not me.
This should come as no surprise, but many have predicted / speculated that WWE is building towards a War Games match at Survivor Series between Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline versus Solo Sikoa and his new Bloodline. No fucking shit.
You'd
That's what
have
they're
to
doing?
sell me. I don't give a fuck.
We predicted this the Monday after WrestleMania on this show when we did our fucking WrestleMania Fallout show. Me and Bo and Kai Tai, and I can't remember who else was with us. Maybe it was Metal Mike, as a matter of fact. But we were all here the day after WrestleMania, and we said then in April, War Games, Bloodline, Roman and his crew against Solo and his crew.
Yeah.
And they're doing a good job with it. Even if it is fucking predictable, who cares? Because it's about the only good thing happening on Friday night, not named Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, that's a strong take, that hat.
The current timetable is for Charlotte to return in November.
That would be swell.
Okay.
Go. How quick
Yeah,
until they
right.
put a belt on her?
The night she shows up.
Yeah.
Just like she did with
No.
Ronda.
Yeah, pretty much.
Charlotte walks in and she just like kicks her in the fucking, just walks in and just fucking like puts her boot in the middle of Liv's chest, and she's like, boom, this is
I
mine
want that
now.
now.
I am the captain now.
I am the
You mean
captain
to tell
now.
me that if they look at her and they go, hey, we're going to move you to Raw, that WWE can't figure out how to move Mr. Speed Andrade over to Raw? Like, he's not exactly a dire piece of the SmackDown roster right now.
That's usually
You
my
ain't lying.
ex champion.
He's our ex-champion. He's our porn star champ. Have you seen the Speed title, Husky, since she's quit watching wrestling?
It's
No.
colorful.
Let me pull it up for
I
you,
haven't
sir.
seen it.
Al, you talk about the next thing. I'm going to pull the Speed championship
According
up
to
for Husky.
PW Insider, Triple H pays close attention to audience reactions, not just live, but also based on social media feedback. Insider's Mike Johnson has been told There are many times where Triple H is scrolling through Twitter from Gorilla.
What the fuck is that?
That's the WWE Speed title.
That
Husky,
it looks like a toy.
have you seen a speedometer in your car?
Yeah.
When you go real fast and you like your engine's pegging at the top, like don't you hate it when your car green lines?
No shit, right? What the fuck is that? Oh, dude. What fucking intern? What fucking intern at WWE got high one day and was like, hey, let me fuck with them and see what they say. And no one got it.
Fucking great. That's make a great toy that we'll never make.
That'll fucking sell.
So the concept for Speed Husky is it's only on Twitter. Elon Musk paid WWE to create a championship that they film before Raw and SmackDown, and they do brackets, and then they do over a couple weeks, and that person who wins that month's bracket gets a title shot against whoever the Speed champion is, okay? And it's a show solely on Twitter. Okay?
That's amazing.
It's the only place to watch it. Andrade is currently the Speed champion who got it off of Ricochet, who was the inaugural Speed champion. And when they found out old Prince Puma was going across the street to AEW's, they made him drop the prestigious 24/7, Speed championship.
The 24/7 champ.
Okay, it's only filmed on Friday nights. Thank you, Rivet City Radio.
What's the whole gimmick
I thought I was on
behind
mine.
Speed? Is there like
It's like
I left that out. Tell them both.
It's 3-minute matches. It is their style of fast paced, quick.
3-minute matches?
You remember 205 Live?
Yeah,
It's shorter than that.
that's crazy.
And wait, Husky, here's the kicker. You ready for this? They are in the bracket right now to crown a women's Speed champion.
Yeah.
Women's
But I
matches
mean,
on
that's
Raw
all the
are
time they
already
do.
fucking 90 seconds long, anyways. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the
I think
fuck?
I
immediately
personally
said the
see
same
Charlotte
thing.
Flair showing back up and taking the Speed championship, and then her and Andrade could be the couple of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
When they announced it for the first time, Piper tweeted, "Ladies, it's our time to shine."
Yeah, okay. I mean, I it's awesome, but
That's hilarious.
it's I don't feel like the Speed title does it. They don't let them carry it on Raw. It's exclusive. Like you can't carry it anywhere but Twitter. So I just it's just stupid to me.
And
But you know
they say
what?
that AEW has too many belts.
Yeah,
Yet they
exactly
create
right.
an entire fucking show with that's worse than the TV tray fucking New Japan belt.
The New Japan TV tray title.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There is still no estimate on Kenny Omega's return to AEW, but he is now training with moderate intensity.
Okay.
I know you're
That's a good sign.
excited to get your hero back.
Yeah.
But
That's hero.
I'm
Al's
just
favorite
hoping
wrestler,
the
ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega.
worse.
What?
Yeah.
Piper Select notes that discussions between AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery regarding a new TV deal are ongoing and things are looking good. There's still obstacles, but a substantial offer has recently been made for AEW programming, with their sources saying at least double the previous deal. Like, can we just fucking sign this shit? I'm so tired of hearing about it.
Eric Bischoff said they don't really have a TV deal.
What the fuck does he know? Does he work for AEW or anyone
I
that
don't
fucking
know.
matters?
You want
No,
to
he lives in the middle of fucking nowhere in Montana being a jerk off on the
I was
internet.
just saying that's the only argument I have. And I only know that because I saw it on the YouTube.
All right, everybody, put it in the chat. Everybody, put your tinfoil hat on.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
You thought what I said was stupid.
Here's what's about to happen. You remember how 5 years ago, right after he bought Ring of Honor, and they said Warner Brothers Discovery didn't want anything to do with it?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what's about to happen? They're about to lump Ring of Honor Club in with the AEW streaming deal and the AEW package to go to Max. And then what you're going to get is going to get an AEW Ring of Honor style WWE network, just like what they have on Peacock, but they're going to have it on Max. And what they're doing is Max is buying the rights to that. And people are going to go, but Will, what happens if AEW shuts down? They still own the broadcasting and distribution rights to that catalog. Wrestling fans are still going to want to go back and have somewhere to watch it. That video catalog is still worth money, even if AEW stops running shows.
That's a good point.
What I'm saying is that you will see it within the next 3 months to 6 months. You will see Ring of Honor and Honor Club, and you will see the announcement that AEW pay-per-views are going to be going to Max.
Yeah.
I agree with you on the pay-per-views. I think they're going to keep the big four separate, though, to try and milk money out of those four.
Okay, that would be a good way for TK to make money. But all signs point to Max getting the Ring of Honor and the AEW streaming catalogs moved to Max, which means, you know what that happens, guys? You don't have to pay $10 a month for Ring of Honor anymore. It'll be included with your Max payment, because that means more people are going to watch Ring of Honor because it's going to be readily available for them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Tony Khan said, if you pick up my pay-per-views, okay, and you give me a piece of that pie, that $1 billion Max deal or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Based on my views for my pay-per-views, I will lump Ring of Honor in with their full catalog going back to 2002. I've said it before. Tony Khan is a mark with a pencil, but he's a uber successful businessman. Like, he's no dummy when it comes to dollar bills. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. You can take your tinfoil hats off now. Timmy says, I wish my brain worked like, no, you don't, Timmy. Nobody wants to be there, bud.
AEW is actively in negotiations with Saraya on her contract, which has option years that could extend her stay with the company. Her current deal expires in September.
Let her go back to WWE. I mean, when they move to Raw, they're going to start having intergender matches, and never mind. Y'all know the rest of the joke. Something, triple threat with Xavier Woods.
Hire Brad Maddox back.
Oh, I will pay for that. I will pay for that Love Island show.
Oof.
They're going on Netflix. Fuck it. Why not?
I think this little feud with Jamie Hayter is going to be the determining factor whether she stays or not.
I did listen to that while we were on the air. She came out like a fucking bull in a china shop.
Yeah, you did.
Just for scowls, in her Money Mag newsletter, Mercedes Moné wrote that she was determined to return to WWE for WrestleMania 40 after a trip to SoFi Stadium. She changed her mind while attending last year's All In at Wembley. The fact that they got 80,000 rabid and passionate fans to attend an event that wasn't Mania blew me away. It made me excited for wrestling in a way I had not felt in a long time.
AKA, Tony Khan said, you sign here, I'll make you the highest paid women's wrestler ever.
And let you write your own stories.
And you could write up your entire stories where you will never lose. WWE did not drop the ball with her.
Sasha, Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan, Banks,
Sasha,
MercedesMonet.com/not a world website /CEO.
Sasha walked out twice.
Hashtag
.exa.
Once while a champion. The other one was because she lost her championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to make a very large public service announcement that your #1 wrestling podcast in places where you can watch people doing the dirty, the Warden, Matt Ritter, has finally broken down and it started playing Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give Matt Ritter a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give Ritter a round of applause.
We broke Scales, and now we've broken.
We broke Scals in a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Now Ritter's finally
Yeah.
playing.
And now I don't want to
plan
stop
to
playing.
make the ultimate podcasting squad is coming together.
Speculation continues to swirl on social media about Ricky Starks leaving AEW and signing with WWE. Fightful Select could not confirm any of these rumors, but did say WWE has significant interest in bringing Starks to NXT once he is available.
He might
Did
do
we say
cool shit
something
in
last
NXT.
week about WWE and contract tampering?
Yes.
So I think it's funny that AEW is like, we have no idea what's happening, but WWE's like, yeah, we're totally interested in this motherfucker. Like, that's the quintessential example of contract tampering if I've ever heard it.
Did it really?
Like, hey, we have an offer for you. Like,
You can't talk about offers when somebody's under contract with a company. That's a conflict of interest.
What if they just happened to have lunch and talked about it as friends?
See, that's where you start getting into that gray area. What's the dude's name who used to be the coach at Michigan that can never go back? Fucking Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
He's got the NWA sanctions now because of not NWA, NCAA sanctions now because of what happened when he was at Michigan. And he's like, oh no, if I ever go back to coaching college football, my team won't make it to a bowl game. I guess I'll sit here in Los Angeles with the Chargers and make, $16 million a year to not win a Super Bowl. Like, oh no.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm gonna make twice the amount of money I was at fucking Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Daddy Meltzer mentions October 12th as the possible date for Bryan Danielson's last match as a full-time wrestler. That's the date of AEW's Wrestle Dream pay-per-view in his hometown state, in his home of Washington.
His home state of Washington.
His home state of Washington. I can't fucking think.
That's what I was saying earlier today, is that they gave him the belt tonight. He's gonna ride this thing out till Wrestle Dream, and he's gonna put somebody over there. Maybe Christian Cage.
Why would you need to put Christian Cage over there?
Didn't he win that contract thing for the title?
Yeah, but I feel like that would be a waste of putting the younger talent over, like Brian probably should, going out the door.
That's fair.
Why put over someone who has practically got their biggest heel in the company?
Because Tony Khan.
That's a good point.
So, who would you rather have him put over? You gonna have him put over Darby Allin when he has his match at Grand Slam?
No.
I'll throw a little chaos in there. Nick Wayne, fuck it, why not? He's from Washington.
Nick Wayne's still a little too
After
young.
his showcase tonight in that match, I'd buy it.
Yeah, I could buy it.
Make him the youngest world champion.
Yeah.
In AEW.
Bring Wardlow back.
I agree with Joe, Jack Perry.
Jack Perry would be a good one. Like, build these younger talent that you said are your quote unquote pillars. You've done wonders with MJF is one of the biggest star in that company right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
I'd say it's safe to say that MJF is one of the biggest stars in wrestling, period.
yeah.
100%, yeah.
Now let's see what you can do with the other 3 or 5 or 12 pillars you have now.
On the Keeping It 100 podcast, Conan pushes back on the rumors Disco Inferno heard about the House of Black being a pain in the ass to deal with backstage in AEW. Conan believes the group is like everybody else on that roster that's wondering why AEW doesn't do more with them. Conan says a lot of wrestlers in the company now think along those lines. I don't even ask questions. I don't care anymore. Just pay me.
Does anyone
the
actually
fuck up,
leave and
Disco.
believe what Disco ever says?
No.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn.
Glenn.
You were never, dude. You were a fucking shitty comedy act in late '90s WCW. You tried to be in the fucking Wolfpack, and they didn't want you in there. Shut up, dude. No one cares.
Well said, Husky. Now as we
I
close
can't-
another episode of Botched Spots and Chair Shot.
Disco Inferno.
Wrestling Observer News also claims that WWE's decision to book a holiday tour house show on the same day and in the same city as AEW World's End is essentially bragging rights and nothing more.
Yeah, it's kind of petty as fuck.
But here's one thing I have noticed: WWE has not announced a time. They could run a Broadway show
So, are you saying that we could go to both shows?
if they run it early enough.
If they do
You could.
a matinee show and then
Yeah.
have the AEW show at the night,
Not try to compete, but try to give fans like a little bit of everything.
that would be pretty cool, actually.
WRKD Wrestling indicates that WWE is currently planning to book CM Punk versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41. They also say Rock versus Cody is more likely to happen at 41, with Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 42.
I love when they make plans this far out because then I love watching them fall apart.
I don't care what happens at 41 or 42, to be completely honest, because you know what happens in 2027, boys?
It's in Nashville,
Nashville.
baby.
Nashville! And this is going to
Nice.
be awesome. I have been neglecting chat because I've been doing something on my desktop. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Here I come. Al, back to you.
There's a lot of speculation about Alexa Bliss returning to WWE soon after she posted a Taylor Swift GIF on social media with the caption, "Are you ready for it?" She also recently dyed the tips of her hair back pink and has been posting a lot of things about Lily.
It'd be
Lily,
cool
that
too, man,
doll.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see Taylor Swift in the ring.
Represent.
Oh, Alexa be cool. I thought you might have showed up today.
At
Tweet-
All In?
Alexa Bliss showed up at fucking All In.
She tweeted Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was just there. It could have been a connection.
2 and 2 put
Well,
together.
she's still
There you
under
go.
contract.
Okay. I mean,
Just pulls a Lex Luger and just says "fuck it" and shows up at All In. Like, hey
yeah,
guys, how's it going?
someone needs to do that like soon.
Last thing, PWN mentioned that there are discussions in WWE about featuring tag team titles more on PLEs. The goal is to make sure there are stories in place for these belts that warrant one of the limited spots on the PLE.
Sorry. They want the titles to mean something, so they're going to build stories to make them important enough to put on the PLEs.
You don't say.
I mean, isn't that kind of their fucking job?
That's literally the point.
Yeah, I thought that was like,
Literally the point of being a book. God damn it.
I mean,
Wow.
you guys think tag team wrestling's dead in 2024?
I think it's getting better than what it was.
Yeah,
no.
fair.
AEW has forgotten their tag division because they focused a lot on the trios. So the tag division has gone down over there. And WWE made the smart decision of splitting the title belts again. So it's actually put a more renewed focus on their tag division.
Yeah. I
Makes
just
it
love how
seem more
WWE's
important.
tag division, you don't actually have to win the belt to become a tag champ anymore. I'm just fucking saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, you technically don't have to win the belt. Someone can just give you the belt now.
that's what happened with old Peg Leg Pete.
Yeah. Him and fucking Samoan Werewolf, he's just like, you're it, make him the champ. Fuck it.
Give me the belt. Now give it to him. Now you and your brother are champs. Freeburg rule.
Yeah, it works.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, something. I was confused.
Well, speaking of tag teams,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oops.
roll my intro, please.
What intro?
Oh, the intro. The intro will.
For Ryback?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that
Yeah.
time.
Ruh-roh.
Well, Ryback is on a tear again.
Oh boy.
You know,
Oh, here we go.
he usually is. So I said, speaking of tag team, happy Saturday. One of the most crucial aspects of a tag team match is knowing when and when to not amp up the crowd while on the apron. The energy and anticipation you bring can elevate the entire match or bring it down. Master this, and you'll take your in-ring game to the next level. #hungry.
Hashtag feed me more.
Hashtag eat my
I
nut.
have a question. Was Ryback ever in a tag team?
I was
He
literally
was
about to-
in
He was in Nexus.
Oh, well.
Wow, like,
Oh yeah, Skip Sheffield.
yeah, Mr. Skibbo.
You wore a shitty cowboy hat.
Also, for someone that spends as much time as Ryback does on social media, wishing everyone a great Tuesday. Let's work. I'm nearly finished with my next book, Disconnect to Connect. Humanity versus the machine versus machines. #hungry. He's also found how to use ChatGPT to create images.
That does look nothing like him.
That looks like the cover of the next Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
Where AI takes over Vin Diesel.
Who lives his life on social media, writing a book about disconnecting from the internet doesn't
Makes sense.
Doesn't math for me.
No, that math don't math.
No. The difference between most sports fans and the negative pro wrestling marks online is stark. Many of these wrestling fans who spend their time complaining online often have significantly lower incomes and lack purpose, which may explain their constant negativity. It's easy to tear others down when you're not building anything yourself. Stay hungry, stay positive, and keep moving forward. #feed me more. #disconnect to connect.
Coming from the most terminally online human being ever.
Wow.
Wow.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Remember, success isn't owed to us. It's earned. The rent is due every day. I mean, you shouldn't actually pay rent every day, but alas. And the work is up to us. Take some time today to get out, go for a walk, and surround yourself with nature. I've been planting trees around my home, and there's nothing more peaceful than sitting amongst them. A tip for my new book, Disconnect to Connect. Disconnect from the noise, reconnect with nature, and recharge. #hungry. #feed me more. #Sunday motivation.
What?
When was the last time that Ryback is seen outdoors?
Ryback
He lives
RoboCop.
in fucking Las Vegas. You ain't fucking planting trees in the desert, motherfucker.
Yeah, where?
Playing
Yeah.
cactus.
Like, bro,
Ryback RoboCop.
Bro.
it's August in Vegas. You ain't doing shit outside.
Now that I have a PC again, I'm gonna get a little one of the little things like what Bo has, a Stream Deck, just so I can get this soundboard for the one sound. So when Ryback does dumb shit, I can hit the button and go, bro. Just
Bro.
That's all.
That's it,
Fucking Ryback.
dude. Fuck yeah! This has been a fun episode. Short, sweet, precise, and to the point. Why don't everyone, starting with Husky Roads, plug yourself live on air and tell everybody where to find you?
You can find me these days on the old Instagram at the Husky Roads. I make music under the name Dormir. I also have a band by the name of Widow River coming soon. If you like bands like Thrice, Turnstile, Alexis on Fire, and Deftones, you're going to like the shit that we make. We are going to be recording soon, hopefully dropping an EP by the end of the year, if not January. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And thank you guys again for having me.
We love you, brother, always. Scouts.
I'm Scals. I'm the host of NXT on Tap as well as Friday Night Review on All the Top Media. You can find me over there as well as All the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Bo.
Here every Sunday, Thursday for Nerd News at 420. Tuesdays on YouTube for NXT on Tap from Off the Top Media. Anywhere else, follow me at Jaxbo2020 on Twitter.
Al.
Hi. You can find me at JustAGirl918 on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. That's not spelled right.
What?
Anyway, I was trying to type it out.
Oh, it's very nice. It's very
There. Oh, look, it's a Digosaurus.
Oh,
It's a
hey,
dick. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter where I post things sometimes. I'm too busy to like fucking post on social media all the time anymore. Things be happening.
Things be thinging. That whole starting a business thing is kind of busy. Plus, on top of like your two full-time jobs, plus helping us run a podcast network, plus starting your own business, plus helping you run my business. So it's like, go girl, boss bitch.
Hustle, hustle.
All right. Husky went. Scals went. Bo went. Al went. That's everyone. Time for me to do my thing. Lots of emotes from old Tommy. Remember to follow us anywhere you do anything on the internet. You have all the options: Facebook, Instagram, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google. Remember to follow and subscribe. Do all of them. There's a couple links no matter where you're watching. The first and foremost is a Discord link. That is a direct link to all the host producers, minds, and content creators behind Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media. The one directly below it is your Botched Spots and Chair Shots and Off the Top merch link. That is the link for all your shirts and hats and boxers with Bo's face on it, all the things and all the places with all the things. Most importantly is your Amazon Prime subscription. Let's be honest. Everybody has Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you can log in and link it with your Twitch. Then you can sign in on your phone and you can give that Amazon Prime subscription to any of your favorite Twitch streamers.
Actually, you have to do your Prime subscription on a computer. You cannot do it on your phone.
You have to do it on a computer, but give it to any of your favorite Twitch streamers. Give it to us, give it to Off the Top Media, give it to Creation World, Chile, give it to the Wolfpack Podcaster, Boyfriend Time, give it to any and all of my friends, just as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it. He has too much money. Ladies and gentlemen, for the panel, anything for the class before I talk real fast?
No, sir.
give it to him.
Well, now as we close another episode of Watch and Cheer Shots, I want to take a minute. Thank you for listening. Remind you to go wherever you do anything on the internet. Like, follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, and subscribe again. Tell me that Husky is back and we're fucking hyped, or that Bo's fantastic and I love his beard. Either way, it helps the algorithm and it helps find new listeners. If you're feeling really generous to be one of the VIP people, head over to patreon.com and donate to the Rivet City Radio Podcast Network. You get some fantastic swag. We get some fantastic guests. It's a win-win for my brother from another mother, Scowls, my brother from another mother, Husky, my brother from another mother, Bo, and Boss Bitch Al. Not my brother at all.
Thank God.
And he will
That'd be weird.
Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people.